real fam? Welcome to the Morning Glory Show with myself and Tavi. It's so good to have you guys again today to host you and to somehow entertain you and get you ready for another day, right? So, you know how we do it here. We make sure that we make every day count. And of course, how do we do that? We do that one video at a time. Good morning. It's a good morning to have a good morning. I am super excited to be talking about this topic, and I'm hoping that you will be attentive and take something for yourself. I believe that we all want to grow, we all want to somehow empower ourselves. Ooh, I think, let me just check my sound. It's so important that I check my sound. So, yesterday I had an encounter with my sound. It was difficult for me to hear the sound was not coming out of my my laptop, so I need to make sure. Hey, don't Google. Okay, so I don't know. There's some people that will try to spam your content or your live recordings. Let me just check, guys. Okay, we good. We good. Apologies for that. I just needed to make sure that my sound is working perfectly. But as I was saying, today is going to be another amazing show. If you're watching from Facebook, hello to you. Do consider joining in on YouTube because this is where the magic happens. If you're watching from TikTok, please also consider joining us on YouTube. Real Talk with Ntabi is the name. But nevertheless, let's keep going. Let's go. I think I'm ready to kickstart the show. And before I start, let me tell you this. It's so important that we all know that this very moment counts more than any other moment in life. So this moment right now, today, right now, is one moment that you cannot get back. No one can give you this time, this minute, this hour ever again. If you miss it, you've missed it, and it's never coming back. So make the most of it. All right. I'm joking. Pardon me, guys. Good morning, Butogwa. I see Butogwa here on TikTok. Good morning to you. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, all. Thank you for coming and being a part of the show. Now, it's really so important, guys, to understand that the moment that you're blessed with right now, you gotta make it worth your while. You gotta make sure that you make it work for you. Use it at the best of your ability. It's so important that we take note of that. Whatever that is wasted can never be regained. So this moment right now is for you. And I'm hoping that by the end of this hour, you would have learned so much. You would have taken note of how you can shape up your life and somehow grow your content creation and somehow find a way to really connect with your audience better on all your social media platforms. Nevertheless, I'm just going to go straight to it. Now, what is our first part of the show? You know it, right? If you're part of the Morning Glory show, you already know. You already know the drill. So this is the first part of the show. And of course, we need to know what's the code of the day, Tabby? What's the code of the day? For the day. What's our code of the day? It's coming up just now. David Beebe is a content creator. He is a brand strategist. So He knows a bit about that. So that's why we even used his code. And his code says content marketing is really like that first date. You know, that first date that you ever went to? Do you remember that first date that you went to? Do you remember your very first date? Think about it. Your very first date. Do you remember? Just think about it for a second. Think about it. Do you remember? Well, if you don't, make some time to think about it. Okay. So he says that content marketing is really like a first date. If all you do is talk about yourself, there won't be a second date. Are you getting that? Are you getting that? If all you do is talk about yourself, be rest assured you will not be getting a second date, darling. So that first date, forget. Second date, I kosha dololo second date because you are talking about yourself. So David Beebe makes an example about this, and he says that content marketing is really like that first date, you know. Same as content marketing, you can't really be talking about yourself all the time. And how this is relative to the kind of content that you create and all of that. Think about it this way. If you're trying to build an audience, to build engagements with your audience, yet you keep speaking about yourself, you're not speaking about value that you can give to your audience, do you think they'll come back to you? Do you think they'll keep watching your content? I don't think so. I don't think so, because if that's all that you're going to be doing, the first question that comes to their mind is, okay, what value am I getting from this? It's one thing to relate your story, because remember, there's what we call brand story, right? There's what we call brand story, and there is a way for you to relate your story to specific type of content. So there's nothing wrong in that regard. You can do that. But now, just speaking about yourself and constantly making examples about yourself, wanting people to just admire you as a brand without you telling them what's in it for them, it's a problem. Because, in all honesty, think about it. For you to keep creating content, for you to keep coming back to my platform, let's think about it. For you to come back to the live videos that I do, you need to get value. Did I just scratch my head on screen? Well, it was itchy, but we move. Oh wow. So for you to keep coming back to watching my content, there has to be that value that you're getting, right? There has to be value that you're getting from the content. I can't just be creating content and telling you about myself, Gintabi, I do this, I do that. This is where I'm from. This is how I got to be where I am today. Okay, we get that, Gintabi. We get your story. But now, what do you say? How am I benefiting from your story, right? So, like, I'll make an example. How you get to benefit from my story. I believe that each and every person has a story to tell. And fortunately for me, fortunately for me, I got to find motivation through the conversations that I would normally have. For me to end up being a public speaker, for me to end up being a content creator, is because I had a story to tell. And instead of me using my story as some kind of the headline and to make it a hoo-ha, I this is how I narrated my story. The whole objective for me was to make sure that through my story, you get to somehow learn something, right? Through my story, you get to be empowered, you get to be impacted in some way. And I have a short video clip that I will want to play for you so that you can get an idea of how I tell my story. Yeah. So your story might not be my story, but through our stories, there's so much more that we can learn. That is how I look at it. That's how I look at it. I feel like my story might not be the same as yours, but me telling it yours, I mean, me telling my story, it's somehow an indication that you can find yourself within that story. You can grab a page on my book and use it for your advantage and learn something from it. All right, your experience with someone else don't have to be the same. Now, coming back to content marketing, creating content is more like, obviously, telling a story or writing something. There has to be something that you write, your way of writing, the tone that you use, the pickup lines that you use, the slogans that you use, how you somehow capture your audience attention is very important. All right, those are things that we need to take note of. But of course, we're still on the code, right? So the objective of this code is to make you aware that when you are creating content, you are not supposed to only think about yourself. You also need to think about someone who's going to be a part of your content, someone who's going to consume your content. Don't only think about yourself. And I'll be honest, this is something that we learn as we go. Sometimes we think that, okay, no, if I can just tell my story, especially when I started YouTube. Well, when I started being serious on YouTube, one thing that I realized was, Ntabi, as much as you have this amazing ideas of the kind of content you want to create, it's also so important that you listen to what your audience have to say and what their needs are, right? It's so important that you listen to them. And, if I can tell you something, this video that we're recording today was actually requested by one of our audience. This was created from one of our audience, saying, please, can you talk about content marketing, how to be a content creator, and how to be an influencer. So I saw the advantage to really do this because this is what you guys need. And if I am able to do that, let me do that. And it becomes a fair what? It becomes fair to myself and you as my audience because I'm able to accommodate your requests, and at the same time, I'm able to incorporate my skills or knowledge on what you're requesting. So if you're out there, you have some kind of request or kind of video that you feel like would suit this kind of show, definitely hit me up, DM me, whatever. Do whatever that you can to reach me. Then we'll definitely make it happen for you. Okay, I'm more than happy to do that. All right. So now let's see what's happening on the socials. Who do we have here? We've got King Wussy. Respect to you, King Wussy. No, 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 no. I didn't do this right. I didn't do this right. No. So I had to do it right. I had to roll out that first, okay? So King Vusi, always supporting us. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so, so much. You need a badge, a real fam badge, okay? You need that. Of course, our one and only Nondu. Hey now, whoop whoop. And I'm getting hiccups all of a sudden. Oops, I'm on time today. Definitely on time, Queen. And thank you for coming. No, why am I getting hiccups when talking to you? Guys, do you know how painful hiccups are? Hiccups. English, ne? Hiccups. Not hiccups, but hiccups, right? Tell me if I'm right. Okay, thank you so, so much. We have Nondu and, of course, Chantal. Hey, Chantal, the queen. And thank you for joining. Much love and appreciating. Hey, real fam. And I can see that we have Maria Di Seco on Facebook. She's giving us some love, liking there. So much love to you. As a matter of fact, let me just send her a request. What do we have? We've got Tiffany on TikTok saying good morning, good morning. We have Mavusana, guys. Mavusana is on my TikTok right now. My goodness, I cannot believe. Mavusana, thank you so much. I'm actually broadcasting live on my YouTube channel, but much love. Listen, my day is made, and I am having Jacobs, just so you know. I'm having Jacobs. Thank you so much. Respect to you, my brother. You are awesome. You are amazing. Born like I will enjoy game win. Born Thank you so much. And I can see Bonnie is saying, laughing at Mabusana. Why are you guys laughing at me? Yes, you're welcome, dear Jacobs. Jacobs all the way. If your coffee, guys, is not Jacobs, it's not the real coffee. Just so you know, if you're drinking any other coffee, it's a problem, right? It's a problem. And don't try to imitate and put a real coffee on that bottle. We will see it. We will see if it's a real thing or not. Okay. Thank you so much. Much love, guys. Listen, my day is made, guys. My day is made. Done. I can't even end the show. Mavusana joined my show, guys. Listen. I'm so happy. I won. You see, now I'm losing my train of thought, but nevertheless, thank you so much, guys. My YouTubers, if you do not know who Mavusana is, do you know Casper's song? If you know Casper's song, actually, I think I should play it, but no. Actually, I'll drop a link on my description because I don't want to be copyrighted on YouTube. I'll drop a link, and the first person you see when that video starts, that is Mavusana. Bona. Oh wow. Okay. Let's just carry on with the show. Let's just carry on with the show. Let's just carry on with the show. But as a matter of fact, guys, I'm gonna play one of my videos on TikTok. I'm gonna play my videos on TikTok. If you're on YouTube, you will see it. If you're on YouTube, you will see it. If you are here on TikTok, unfortunately, you won't be able to see it. So I'm going to share one of my videos that I got to do with Mavusana. Well, it's a duet that I did on one of his videos. So Mavusana is a comedian, and if you wish to hire him and all of that, you can definitely do that. Pardon me, guys. Pardon me, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys that video. It's a funny video, and you might want to take it serious or whatever, but it's comedy. It's comedy. So I just want to show you guys that video right now on my TikTok. And while you're at it, please follow me on TikTok as well. Oh wow, yeah, no. So we are somehow a friend. Okay, guys, so this is my TikTok right there. Okay, now I'm gonna be playing one of these videos, and you will see what I'm talking about. So there's a Jacob's video that I did with him. This is the one. This is the one. Nandus is saying, I was about to ask who Mabusana is. Mabusana, I just played one of our videos that I duetted on my YouTube. Guys, I'm broadcasting live on my YouTube right now, so you won't be able to see much, but this is me right there. and the YouTube right there. But okay, let the show continue. Let the show continue. Of course, you're welcome to just go to my timeline on TikTok. You'll see some of the duets that I did. Super hilarious. And you know what? Respect. Comedy, guys, is everything. And right now, when people are going through the most, taking care of your mental health needs you to just keep laughing all the time. Just find something that will keep you laughing because, guys, honestly, we're going through the most. Like, hectic. Laugh a little and drink your Jacobs. Okay. All right, we're going to move to the next segment of the show. We can see, nobody's asking, I was wondering who Mabusana is. Now you know who Mabusana is, right? We've got Coach Remy. Much appreciated, Coach Remy. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much. Eddie saying you look beautiful. Thank you so much, Eddie. Much appreciated. A girl gotta always look good. That's how we say it, right? A girl gotta always look good. Mosadi ko nna sekolo, le go kga monate wa bona. Okay, so I also have my perfume. So it's also so important for mosadi a nkge monate. So what that means, guys, for those that don't know Setswana, a woman has got to smell good. That's so important. Okay, I'm deviating from the show. Now, I hope that you got something out of that quote and you have learned something as to why it's important for you to really connect with your audience, to understand that as much as you can create content for yourself or the content that you like, it also has to be responsive to your audience. Your audience also needs to somehow benefit from it, right? They have to benefit from it. It's so, so important, guys. Now we're going to move to the next segment of the show, and that is what's happening on the socials. Right. So what's happening on the socials? We're about to find out now. A girl can always smell good. We see Vusi commenting there saying, yes, it's so important. So, guys, what's happening on our socials? Now, today on our socials, I want to speak about how you can increase your social media engagements, right? Now, it's so important, guys, that we understand that for you to engage with your audience, you constantly need to improve your way of communicating with them. You need to always find better ways to engage your audience. And like I usually say, content or building social media engagements or somehow growing your community on social media is not a one-way street. It's not a one-way street, guys. There's just so much more that needs to be done. And one of those tips that I can give you is that you need to create conversations with your audience, right? The fact that I can have my TikTok and also do a live stream like this is me also creating a conversation, engaging my audience, right? Yes, as much as I'm streaming on YouTube as well, it does not change the fact that I am building engagements. It's important that we learn that building engagements is somehow a way to help you connect more with your audience. So when you build a conversation, what happens when you start a conversation? Let's start there. What happens when you start a conversation? Normally, when you start a conversation, you will have someone responding, right? You will have someone responding and commenting on whatever that you engaging on, or someone giving their own opinions on the kind of topic that you're talking about. So when you start that conversation, you are now raising awareness, and in a way you are building that connection between you and your audience to say, okay, let's engage. Let's hear you opening up that platform to hear what others have to say. It's no longer just about you, all right? So you do that. Now, you're probably wondering, how does increasing your social media audience relate to being a content creator? and all of that. Well, this is how it's relative. Who are you creating content to? Your social media audience, right? And for your social media audience to connect with you, how do they do that? They do that through your own engagements, through you engaging, right? It doesn't just happen just like that. They have to engage. They have to engage, right? And content that does not have engagements is problematic. It has to worry you. Like I, for one, get to worry often when I create content and I don't have, an audience that is engaging. It's very confused and it's very concerning because then if people are not engaging on your content, what is that content for? It's like it's a waste of time, right? The whole point of content is that it needs to reach out to the right people, to your audience. You need to speak their language. That's how it is. Now, for you to also increase on your social media engagements. Hello, Hillary. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. You need to also engage with what's happening at the moment, what's currently trending, how is social media, what is trending at this very moment. When you think about what's going on Twitter or just in the world, what's currently trending in South Africa, we know what's currently trending, right? But now, having said that, depending on the kind of content that you create, you also look at, okay, how can I best fit what's trending to my content? And sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to use that particular thing that is trending for your audience, right? Because sometimes if you're gonna, especially here on YouTube, if you are a YouTuber and then you would want to just do a video just because it's currently trending, it might somehow work for you in a way that it's trending and then you do a video about it and then your video gets to trend as well, or it gets a higher number of views. But you need to be careful about something. If people were engaging on that one post just because it was trending, then you have to ask yourself one thing: are you going to sustain your way of creating such content, or is it just because it will be trending for that moment? And you also need to think, how will this affect my audience, right? How will this affect the people that have subscribed, the people that have followed me, the people that have liked my content based on the fact that I created that particular video? You don't want to end up losing out on your day-to-day audience or your regulars, those that we know that they are your day ones. You know for a fact that, listen, when Tabby goes live, I know that Coach Remy will be there. I know that Chantal, I know that Nondu, I know that Laquita, I know that Vosi will be there. So you need to ask yourself that thing. Is that kind of content going to be like that? Now, I feel like we need to be a little bit smart in terms of how we create our content. Even if you had to use something that is trending, make sure that it's evergreen content in a way, and it's somehow related to the kind of content that you're creating yourself. Do not confuse your audience. Do not confuse the audience. But nevertheless, I will tell you a little bit later, just now, as to how you can avoid confusing your audience and somehow find a better way to create content that will not get them confused. All right. So we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. But all I'm saying is that make sure that you build engagements. You somehow engage. Uzandi, Zandi, guys, can I say this? Zandi dumped us. Zandi is on TikTok right now. I'm talking to her right now. She's saying, Ubushe, Obungaga, baby, Ntabi, I love you. I love you too, Zandile. Zandile has dumped us here on YouTube. She's a YouTuber, but she's not coming. I don't know. I think TikTok has just adopted her. But we still love you, Zandi. Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. So like I was saying, guys, make sure that you really build content or build engagements with your audience. Use analytics tools to monitor engagements. If you're still confused, please note this. You will not understand what your audience need or the kind of content you should create if you don't check the behavior of your content or the traffic on the kind of content that you create. Whether you have posts or videos, it will show which ones are doing better or are performing better. And that will give you an indication of what people enjoy or love the most. All right. Please take note of that. It's so important. Analytics is so important. When you are either on Google, whether you have a website, whether you have a YouTube, if you use a website, whether it's like in a WordPress or whatever, there is tools that you can use to assess or analyze your website as to how the traffic is performing. If you are on YouTube, you've got the YouTube Studio, which will guide you. If you are on Instagram, Facebook, you still have where it shows you how your channel has been performing. Even for Facebook, it's even better because it actually shows you or gives you a report. It sends you like a monthly report. It used to do that. Does it still do that now? I think it's been a while since I've seen the reports, but you get to see a report of how your page has been performing. So that is something great, which I think we all need to understand or take advantage of. Guys, we need to take advantage of free tools that are available for us. Some things you don't need to pay for. There are certain things that you will not need to pay for. Yes, some at some point you'll need to pay for them for an advanced way of doing things, but sometimes even just the free tools can give you an idea of what's happening. All right, awesome stuff. Now, where are we? I think we're done with that part. We sticked around so long on what's happening on the socials, and we're now moving to let's talk business over coffee. Let's have this over coffee. Guys, I'm talking to you. Let me confess, I have this phone here because I'm on TikTok and my battery is running low, so I'm trying to multitask. So don't mind me. I'm trying to be a multitasker. But we got this. All right. So what's happening on Let's Talk Business Over Coffee? Now, I'm not going to be long with regards to this part, but all I'm going to say is that you need to connect with your audience and provide value. So this is the business aspect of things. You need to connect with your audience and provide value. For you or for your content to be what? To be relevant, to be of importance, of value to your audience, you need to also provide value. I don't know if you know what I mean. So I will not buy into your savers if I don't know the value that it will give me. So I will have to make sure that I give you a reason, a good enough reason why you need to be a part of my platform. So I always say this, that we always want to sell. Guys, yes, we need to sell. I'm not disputing that. We need to sell. We need to make money. We need to provide good savers. We need to obviously make that ching-ching, right? But making that ching-ching also comes with you training a person's mind to understand exactly what you're trying to sell, exactly what you're trying to offer. You can't just jump in and say, this is what I sell or anything. Give me a reason why I should buy into that. build a good relationship with me, build that trust relationship, build that realistic way of me realizing that, oh, okay, this is actually a great product. Wear your brand, like I sell earrings, guys, as you can see. Wear your brand, prove to me that your service, whatever that you're selling, is of value. Imagine if I was selling something, but I am not even able to even come to you. I mean, I'm not even able to showcase exactly that myself. I don't know if you get my point. So you need to build that trust and assure your audience that as much as I want you to believe in my product, I also believe in it. I also believe in what I'm offering. So it's so important that you connect with your audience and provide value to them. So for you to be a good, successful content creator and influencer for that matter, you need to have the ability to give value. The ability to give value. It's so important, all right? Now, let's move on to this point. I think we are safe to move on to the last part of the show, which I want to dwell a little bit more on as to how do you become a content creator. And maybe you're wondering, am I actually a content creator? But before we go there, let's see what's happening on the socials. Not on the socials, on the chat. Already on TikTok, we have Uzandile Ati. Oh, wow. The ability to give value. It's so important. The ability to give value. It's so important that we give value, and giving value is one way of showing the importance of what you're creating. It's one way of showing the quality of what you're creating. So definitely, Queen, it's so important to give value. All right. So we have Hillary. Thank you, Hillary, one of the amazing women who you will soon get to meet on the show. One day soon, she'll be a part of this show. Okay. Vos is saying Twitter is rough. Twitter is rough, hey? With all that's trending on Twitter, hey, yeah, no, Twitter is hectic. Twitter is hectic, but nevertheless, we still love Twitter because it's so quick when it comes to delivering news and everything. Well, the sad part is that some news are just not the best news. So, yeah, that's the sad part of it. That's the sad part of it. That's the sad reality of it all, right? But nevertheless, we do what we gotta do, right? We take in what is important and we leave out what is not important. In my view, I believe that whatever content you consume, it's always important to know what you allow, what you take in, and yeah, because you can't consume everything, guys. If you had to consume every content in this world, you're gonna go crazy. I'm sorry, you are gonna go crazy. I for one cannot. I choose what I consume. I choose what I allow in my head. I choose what I allow in my mind. I don't just take in everything. Sorry, I'm Vumi. I refuse. All right, so let's move on to the last part of the show, guys. I see that we don't have much comments. Let's see if we have comments on Facebook. Let's see. Is there anyone checking us out on Facebook? Do we have Facebook family checking us out, commenting? Oh, the Facebook family is quiet today. They're not saying much, but nevertheless, we move, all right? So let's get to the last part of the show and we be out of here. Okay, last part of the show. We're talking about content marketing, how to become a content creator, and of course, an influencer. So, I I consider myself to be a content creator. What I'm doing right now is creating content. I believe that each and everyone who has a social media platform has the ability to create content, is actually a content creator. It's just that your content creation is not somehow specific or is not classified. I believe that majority of us right now, if you are either on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, you are a content creator. Instagram, you are a content creator, but you do not have like a clear indication of what your content is about. Now, the power of content marketing or content creation is that you need to be clear about the kind of content that you create. You can't just create any type of content. There has to be some kind of direction as to what's that content that you're creating. The content that you're creating, who is it for? What is your targeted market? What is your targeted audience? You always need to ask yourself those things, right? Now you're probably asking, what is a content creator? A content creator is anyone who is able to create content. You can create content through writing blogs. You can have a blog. You can have a podcast. You can have a YouTube channel. You can have an Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok account, and you can create content. Now, contents are classified or are categorized. There is different types of content. Some of the examples can be, you have travel content, you've got beauty content, you've got motivational, inspirational content, you've got tech content, you've got gaming content, you've got comedy and skits content. You have different types of content. There's just so much more. There's just so much more. So there's just so much you can look at. So depending on what you like or what you are skilled on or what you enjoy doing, then you will categorize your way of creating content. So now my content falls in the category education, inspiration, motivation, design and media, branding, advertising, marketing. That's where I classify my kind of content. Motivation, marketing and advertising, branding, education, tech, and of course, what? Yeah, I did mention motivation, right? I did. So it's more in line with that. Now, I also have an Instagram, and the content that I create is also a homey content because I have created content on using cleaning products and just taking care of my home and everything like that. And I was able to work with brands that align with that type of content, right? Now, I honestly love cleaning. I love a clean home. I love trying out different cleaning products, whatever. I love that. I love interior design and all of that, right? So I got an opportunity to work with brands that are aligned with that. And I was able to somehow give out value from that content. Okay. Now, someone is asking for Jacobs on TikTok. There you go. There's Jacobs. Mm. So I was able to work with brands, right? The brands that I was able to work with are aligned with what I do. Okay. I won't be mentioning brand names or whatever, but I got to showcase products and use them in my home and somehow demonstrate how they work and everything. Now, that part becomes influence, right? And of course, me doing that will mean that I will somehow encourage you or somehow push you to see the need to use that product. So this is me influencing. Now, this is now where the influencer comes in, or influencer marketing comes in. So what is an influencer? An influencer is someone who is able to influence you to either buy into a product, to see value in a product, or to see the quality of a product, right? So me showcasing that as an influencer is my way of showing you the product, showing you what I believe in. Because we have to also be honest and say that we have influencers that would promote something that is not in line with their brand. People will promote a savers. Zandi is back. Zandile is back. Zandile is back. Zandile is back on YouTube. Awesome. You guys on TikTok, please come to YouTube as well. Come to YouTube. Real Talk with Ntavi on YouTube. Come in there so that I can be able to read your comments there. All right. Now, what I'm saying is that there are some influencers that will just promote a product just because the brand is going to pay them and all of that. But I was able to do a course on influencer marketing and everything, right? And the Humans. Humans is an app that I got to figure out. That is an app that you use for you to get campaigns and all of that, right? That is called Humans. And I'll definitely do a video about it just to tell you how the app works, how you get campaigns, and right? I'm gonna do that for you soon. I promise I'm going to do that soon. Sooner than you can imagine, because since while we're talking about creating content, this will be relevant for you as well. So I got to, for me to be able to get a campaign, I firstly need to have a Humans account. And that Humans account requires me to link all my social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of that, Twitter as well. Okay. And depending on the requirements of a campaign, if I qualify, if they say this campaign requires you to have 2K followers on Instagram, and then maybe 1,000 people, 1K on TikTok, or maybe 1K on YouTube. If I look at that and I see that I qualify, then it becomes the best thing ever. I get to qualify. I can bid for the campaign. When I bid for the campaign, if I get to be chosen, because when you bid for a campaign, this is what happens. When you bid for a campaign can say, we're going to pay you 2,000 Rand. But when you bid, you have to know that it's not just you. You have 5 more people that are bidding for that. So you can decide to lower your request and put it on, maybe bid it on at 1.8. And maybe if that is the lowest and they're okay with that, you can maybe get that campaign. That's how it works. You know how bids work, right? Basically, that's how it works. That's like bidding on whatever product and stuff like that. So that's how it basically works. Now, what I got to learn when I did that course, which I am now accredited, I can say accredited because I have that star, because I was able to finish all those 5 or 6 modules, right? Here's the thing. I had the ability, I had the opportunity to learn about how influencer marketing works and how even brands work with influencers. And one best thing that I got to learn, which I love the most, is that for you to be a content creator, it's so important that you become as authentic as possible. Authenticity when it comes to creating content is the best policy ever. You need to be as authentic as possible. Don't create content and be something that you're not. Be authentic, be real. And also be true to the brand. Don't just do it for the sake of you wanting to what? You wanting to just make money or whatever, right? You just making money and making a quick buck out of it. It's not about just making a quick buck. It's about what you believe in. That's why it's okay if a brand is not aligned with what you're doing. I mean, the kind of person that you are. It's okay to say, no, I'm not going to be a part of this brand. It's okay. It's okay to say, no, I'm not going to be a part of this brand because it's not aligned with me. Don't just do it for the sake of getting money. You get my point? Don't just do it because you're going to get money. It's so important that we look into that. Understood? I hope that you guys are getting this and learning something out of it. So some people, my ring light is falling. So some people would are fascinated about seeing influencers and seeing them getting, because some people will be like, I just want freebies. How many are you here who feel like, one part that I like about being an influencer is that I get freebies? But guys, there's more to it. It's not just getting freebies. I feel like I need to be creating more brand content, right? But it's not about freebies. I feel like the product that they give you, there's work that needs to go in. As much as they can give you products for free, yes, it's a great thing. I mean, you find that you're getting a huge box of cleaning items, and you know that it will cost you a lot to actually go to a shop and buy them. But now the whole objective of this is that there is content that needs to be created. And creating content, guys, is not as simple. That's why it's important for you to know exactly what is your content about. How creative are you with your content? Don't just try to create content that is trending or copycatting. Hey, guys, we've got copycats in this world. We've got a lot of copycats, guys. We need to start being unique. It's okay to look up to other people, to look at what they're doing and to be inspired and empowered by what they're doing. But let's stop being copycats. Let's stop copying other people. Come with your creative approach. Come with your creative approach and use your own way of thinking. Even creating a campaign, don't just create a campaign and focus on how certain things are done or focus on how someone else does things. Come up with your own ways of doing it. Come up with your own ways of doing things. Don't just copycat, okay? That's the uniqueness of being a content creator. When you are giving a campaign, when they give you products, you need, guys, it can take me like about almost half a day creating a 30 seconds reel or a 30 seconds or a 60-second video, or even having to come up with words for creating content. And that's because it needs to stand out. You need to be unique. Gwanda saying word. Thank you, Gwanda. I'm glad that you're hearing me. So you need to somehow find that unique approach. And you can't just, say you're an influencer and then lie to people. I cannot lie to you and say, okay, by the way, this brand is by someone that I admire so much, by Mpumi Lidwaba. So if you know, her salon is called Anino Beauty. So this is one of her products. It's a hand cream, right? It's a hand butter. And I have used it. I have posted about this product on my social media. And it's because, and when I post it and review it and say that my skin is, my hands get to be moisturized and don't feel greasy even after applying it, they remain soft and the shine is just beautiful, is because I got to test it. I'm just not saying something that I haven't tested. So often we have people that will just give a review on something that they haven't tested. So test something out before you can give a review on it or market it and everything. And I always say this, that guys, something about me, if a product is good, whether it's they're gonna pay me or they're not gonna pay me, I'm gonna market your brand. If your brand is that good, I'm gonna definitely market it. That's why I'm not even afraid to put a Nino Beauty hand butter on screen. I'm not afraid to do that because I know that is a great. Oh, thank you, Rodney. Thank you. Thank you so much. Rodney, guys, just send me a gift on TikTok. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you so, so much. A finger heart and a rose. I appreciate so, so much, Rodney. Thank you so much. So like I was saying, it's so important that you make sure that what you're doing is of value, it's of importance. Rodney saying you're welcome. Much appreciated, Rodney. Thank you so, so much, guys. I appreciate that. You know what? This shows me that the kind of content that I'm creating is not, just for the sake of creating, but someone is benefiting from it, and I appreciate that so, so much. Greetings from San Antonio, Texas. My goodness, how is Texas today? Wow. When you speak about Texas, I'm just imagining the beauty of it. I've seen a lot of movies where Texas will be featured, so I'm just wondering how it is today, right about now. But nevertheless, greetings to you. Thank you so, so much. What time is it at Texas right now? I'm curious. All right. And nevertheless, guys, that is my view. That is my view. Really create content that will be of value. And for you to influence, make sure that you are influencing based on the quality of the work that you're seeing or the quality of the product. Now, I'm going to quickly go to the socials and see what your guys in Texas right now is 5 a.m. My goodness. Ooh, very beautiful. One day is one day. I'll definitely be in Texas. One day. maybe one day, when my family and I decide to visit, you will show us around. All right, so what's happening on Twitter? Zandile is also part of TikTok. She was on TikTok and she decided to come to YouTube. Thank you, Queen. Guys, if you're here and you also have a YouTube channel, or you know about YouTube, you can consider watching on YouTube. It also helps me to boost my to boost my viewership, my watch time. So it will be great if you do that. Please help us next time on how to work with brands or how to connect with brands. I will definitely do that video. I will definitely do that. Actually, that series of content creation is long overdue. I was supposed to do a series, so I think before this week ends, I would have started that series for you guys. So definitely going to do that. Oh, I will love it. No, thank you so, so much. Thank you so, so much. All right. Okay, so let's see. Guys, I keep disconnecting my charger because, wow, my charging port always makes like a lot of sounds. But anyway, I wish you much success. Oh my goodness, guys. Rodney on TikTok is saying, I wish you so much success. Thank you so, so much, Rodney. It's through words like this that I keep doing the work that I do, and keep empowering others and keep even wanting to do more. I am based in South Africa. I'm in South Africa right now. And in South Africa right now it's 12:02. 12:02, that's the time right now in South Africa. All right, okay. Pride saying, hey, real fam, good to see you, our Pride. Thank you so, so much. Um, the real Atlantic tutorials. Guys, you gotta check him out. He creates YouTube content. He's super amazing, so check him out. If a company sends me free stuff, they shouldn't expect me to create content around that product or do a product review on that product if I don't believe in the brand or product. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. That's how it should be, actually. That's how it should be. So usually for me, I it will be a campaign that I'm doing. Unless of course a brand decides, no, Tabby, we just want to send you something. Well, I have a couple of brands sending me great stuff. I had Oreo sending me a couple of chocolates and a journal, and I loved it, and I was able to even review it and all of that, and I was happy to do that. I mean, chocolate, who doesn't like Oreo? I didn't need to review that, but of course I did content around that. So definitely, if you don't believe in the product, don't somehow lie about it, lie about what the product offers and everything. Just be honest about it, guys. It's so important for us to be honest, right? It's so important for us to be honest. Let's not lie about a product and say it's great, what else is not. Let's not do that. Or you speak about a product once, and then next thing is the opposite. You see your content and you see an opposite of what you're saying. So it's so important that we become realistic and even make brands aware that I will not just market your product for the sake of marketing, but I will market your product because it's a good product. That's why I keep saying, if your product is good, I will market you. Like I keep saying that. I keep saying that. I was looking for another product that I can just market, but I cannot see anything now. But that's me right there. If your product is great, I will definitely market you. All right. And that's what we have to do. But now, the principles of being an influencer or the principles of being a content creator is that you need to be as honest as possible. You need to be honest and authentic and make sure that the kind of content that you create is aligned. It's aligned to your audience. It's aligned to the kind of people that you're engaging with. It's aligned to you as a person, as an individual. You don't just, yes, we love free stuff. I mean, if you're gonna say, Ntabi, I'm gonna give you a an iMac and a Mac right now, I will jump and say, yes, bring that Mac, bring that iPhone. You know, I mean, it's great stuff, right? But all I'm saying is that don't just be super excited about getting freebies without you understanding how that is aligned with your brand. But now, if also you intend to work with brands at some point in your life, it's so important that you also understand that the kind of way, oh, Rodney, you're so kind. It's so important. Oh, guys, guys. Okay, so we're having a comment here. Rodney, guys, on YouTube, by the way, Rodney is on TikTok right now and he's gifting me. I'm getting gifts, so his comment is important. I'll have to read it. Rodney says, I love your testimony. You are very genuine and great energy. You are going to be very successful. Thank you. Guys, did you hear that? Thank you so, so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm so encouraged to just keep doing the great work that I'm doing. So now, what I'm also emphasizing, guys, is that it's so important that we become authentic. Be authentic as possible, and make sure that you know your niche. I wanted to speak about, niching down so that you are able to scale up. This is one part that it's been daunting me and it's been disturbing me. I feel like, yes, I want to grow. Yes, I want to do my best, but niching down, it will mean that I stop talking about other things. But something about niching down means that you're somehow specific and you're opening doors for more growth on a particular subject, even brands are able to identify what this person is all about. So be careful with that regard. So you cannot be sharing car content. Tomorrow is tech content. Tomorrow, you can't be doing everything. At least if you are like a lifestyle, a bit of lifestyle, a bit of vlogs, a bit of motivation or whatever, a bit of tech, somehow incorporate it so that it can complement your whole channel. So that even if a brand decides to sponsor you, or a brand decides to pay you to review something, it shows that it's in line with that. It's in line with what you're doing, okay? So in that way, it will be so much easier. Unlike just going with the flow, being all over the place. As much as we don't like it, we don't like being told that we need to niche down a little bit. At some point, we need to do that. That's why I also keep saying that, like for example, on TikTok, if you don't have TikTok, it's fine. I'm talking to my TikTok people here. On TikTok, we have videos of people that we reproduce. You can get million views and million likes, million followers just because you are reproducing someone else's content. But the big question is, here's the big question. The big question is, how are you going to be identified? What will people know you for? What will you be known for in that regard? Are you going to be known for someone who duets other people's videos? Is it just going to be that? Or there's something else about you? We need to know what's more about you, like what makes you the person that you are. Even if you get as many traction, as many followers, if a brand decides to approach you because you have a lot of followers, a lot of numbers or number of people or engagements, they will ask, okay, or they will start evaluating what's the kind of content that you're creating, what is bringing more traction. If they had to give you a campaign, will you be able to pull it off? If it's something that you need to be creative about. Because let me explain to you guys how brands work. This is how brands work. A brand will give you a brief as to what they need you to do. It will be a brief with maybe certain pointers for each post, or each post that you need to do, right? But they will not give you all the content that you need to produce on that. So it's so important that you take note that they will not give you all the content. You will need to come up with a creative way of doing things. They will not just give you the content just like that. You will need to be creative. So imagine if you are not able to think for yourself. So niche down so that you can scale up. That's why I always say, guys, there's a teacher inside of me. I always say this, that there's a teacher inside of me, and the teacher in me really believes in your content, believes in you succeeding. And for you to succeed, it's so important that you take note of what you are known for. What are you known for? What do you want people to know you for? If you keep creating content, waking up every day, creating content, getting views and everything, tomorrow, after reproducing all this content, when you now have to be on your own, are you able to think for yourself? Are you able to somehow come up with great ideas by yourself? Are you able to do that? That's why I have a problem with copycats, guys. It's one thing to what? It's one thing to yo guys, my mic fell. Sorry. It's one thing to just reproduce other people's content because you love what they do and everything. But it's another if you're just gonna be copying everything that others are doing and you're not thinking for yourself, or you're not being creative. Like, I'm not for that. I'm not for that. As a creative, I believe that you need to think on your own. That's how you stand out. And especially when it comes to creating content, being a content creator, you don't stand out by using other people's content. Yes, you might go far a little bit, but there is somewhere where you're going to have something blocking your progress, because it's blocking you on the fact that you are not specific on who you are or what you're about. All right. We have a comment here. Rodney say, thank you for sharing this information with everyone. You have a good spirit about yourself. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so, so much, Rodney. I appreciate. With that regard, let me also read some of the comments that are coming from this side. I love the way you are empowering people. Thank you so, so much, Rodney. And Rodney, can I also ask you to check me out on YouTube? The link is on my bio, Real Talk with Ntabi. I have more longer content of empowerment. So I'm all about empowerment. And you saying this, it just makes me happy. So thank you. I appreciate that. And any of you guys who are here, if you wish to connect with me more, to see more of the work that I do, please, my YouTube channel, you can search for Real Talk with Ntabi. I know you're probably watching from YouTube, and yeah, you can do that. I can promise you there's just so much more. There's more from where this came from, basically. All right. Let's see what others is saying. Creating content is not easy. Pride, can you please tell them how we will be taking pictures? You know, you will be doing your makeup, taking, I don't know, probably over 150 pictures only to post that one, or doing a video only to post that one. Like, it's a lot. Guys, creating content is a lot. Aw, thank you. Creating content is a lot. Lollipops, thank you. Creating content is a lot, guys. Guys, please hashtag, can someone on YouTube right now hashtag Rodney? Just hashtag Rodney. Rodney is blessing me, guys, with gifts. Like, Rodney is blessing me with gifts. You guys, I'm sure you guys can see. Yes, guys, can you see that? Rodney is blessing me with gifts on TikTok there. So thank you so much, Rodney. I just needed to show my YouTube audience that you are blessing me here. I appreciate that. Creating content is definitely not easy, but we just need to have better strategies in terms of creating content. In that way, we will somehow know the best ways to do it. So definitely. We are here to increase your watch time, sister. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. That's why I'm also saying, if you're also watching from other platforms, if you watch from YouTube, you help me to increase watch time. But of course, if you're still watching from TikTok and you're sending me gifts, it's even okay. You know, I can forgive you for that. So Rodney is okay because he's blessing me with gifts here. So he's okay on TikTok. He's fine. But yeah, he can later come and check my content. All right. The Real says 100% spot on, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Work with R says, God usually sends me here. I swear, I never planned to be here. Guys, one of my audience, welcome everyone with a blessed day. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, guys. So thank you for coming. Thank you, Ramza. Thank you, TDK. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Guys, can you hear what Walk with Us says? She's saying that God always sends her here, it's not planned. You know what? I have a very good relationship with God, so I feel like, you know what, He knows exactly what I need, and He knows exactly what you need. And I believe that there is a reason why you're here. It's not by chance. It's because there's just so much value that you're getting out of this. Okay. So with that said, I'm happy that you're here, Queen. Thank you so, so much. Hello, everybody. The real says I'll definitely take the Mac and view it. Like, you know, if Apple can decide to, you know, gift me with a Mac so that I can review, I'll be more than happy to review it. Please, please do that, Mac. Please do that. Please do that, guys. I need I need a Mac in my life. Can Apple understand that I need a Mac in my life? The only iPhone I ever owned. Hello, everybody. The only iPhone I ever owned is this one. This is my iPhone. iPhone 4. So if you are here or you know Apple CEO or managers, tell them that I need the latest iPhone, because this is the only iPhone that I got to own. iPhone 4, which is so old. It's so old. Some of the software is, it's not even working. So, you know. So definitely they can bring a Mac even, you know, they can bring us a Mac. I'll be happy. I'll be happy to do that. I'll be happy. I'll be happy. You should also turn your super chat and super stickers so your supporters can donate you some money if they wish to do so. The real, I will do that, but I'm not yet monetized. That's the thing. My channel is not yet monetized. I'm currently on 3,000 watch time. So I need like 1,000 to reach monetization. So I'm not yet monetized. So yeah, that's why. But immediately when I get there, I will definitely turn on the super chats and the super stickers. And yeah, that's why I'm appreciative of people like Rodney here being able to gift me on TikTok. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me, guys. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Rodney, I asked my audience to hashtag your name, and they've just hashtagged Rodney on the live stream. So here's proof. Where's the proof? Okay. Can you see? My goodness. There, Rodney. That's proof that we have your name hashtagged because you're supporting the show. So any supporter of the show deserves to be given that respect and recognition. Awesome stuff. Nondu says, yeah, this watch time has grown. It's definitely growing. It's definitely growing, and I'm appreciative of you guys. It's because of you guys that I'm able to really keep going. I mean, I wouldn't have reached even 3,000 watch time if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Texas. I want to say thank you in Texas language. Rodney, how do you say thank you in Texas? I want to say thank you in Texas language. What do you guys speak in Texas? Is it English? Is it English? But I think it's English, no? All right, let's move. Definitely is growing, Queen is growing. Yeah, I have that iPhone. It refuses to die. Guys, iPhone 4 will never die. Whatever you do, forget it. If you think iPhone 4 will die, forget it. This phone will never die. This phone, iPhone 4, it will never. This one will never die, guys. It will never die. Never, ever. Oh, it's English. Yes, Texas is English. Okay. So it's good. It's good. All right. Coach Remy says, real talk with Ntabi. I will tell them to send you that Mac. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Mac. Guys, you are witnesses. Coach Remy just said he will make sure that Apple company sends me a Mac. My goodness. Can I have the pink one, please? Please, can I have the pink one? I will really, really appreciate it if I get the pink one. Awesome. Okay, okay, you are close enough. Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. What app are you using to stream? Please share. All right, so I am using StreamYard. Hello, Mukukunzi Media. I'm using StreamYard, and I also have a video on how you can use StreamYard. There's a free version and a paid version. So I'm currently on the paid version where you are able to use any type of features that you want, but it's limited to 720 the quality is 720p. So for you to get 1080, you will have to upgrade. But that is that. It's currently working perfectly. And the design that you see here, I actually designed it myself. So this one doesn't come with the stream, but the stream allows you to design stuff and incorporate them on the stream. So that's the beauty of it. So yeah. Rodney, yay, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Rodney is getting some hashtags on my YouTube. Thank you so much. We appreciate the love. Rodney, you're getting some love on YouTube. So yeah, just know that my audience are appreciating you as well. It breaks my heart to hear you are not monetized. You really work hard on your channel. God's timing is coming for you. You know what? God's timing is everything. I think for me, it's that thing of knowing that, you know what, at least I have audience that are engaging. So, and I also believe that there is more audience that I have that needs to engage a little bit more. So instead of me focusing a lot on worrying about the fact that I'm not monetized, I focus on working on improving and giving quality content so that you guys can keep on watching. I think that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing instead of constantly worrying about not being monetized. But I'm praying and hopeful that at least what are we on the 20th? At least by the end of August, maybe then I can say if I can be monetized within a month from now. I mean, I'm just left with 1,000 guys, 1,000 watch time, 1,000. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So usually within a month, I get like around 600 and something watch time. So looking at where the date is right now is the 20th today. So I'm assuming that between now and the 20th, I would probably get around 200 and something watch time. So meaning I'll be, by the end of this month, maybe I'll be left with around 800 watch time, right? So I'm hoping that the next coming month, August, will end with my channel being monetized. Or of course, if you guys decide to just binge on my content, then I can get there way closer. That's how it is. I can get there way closer. That's why I'm also saying that my audience on TikTok, on Facebook, if you can join us also on YouTube, in a way you will be helping in terms of helping of increasing the watch time. The more watch time I get, the more we watch on YouTube, the better it will be. So like, for example, this is how it works. So let's say in a live stream, I'm doing a video for an hour and I have 100 people watching. So that 100 could give me exactly 100 watch time immediately, right? But because we're still growing, we still have like 7, 8, 10 we're not having like more people joining in. We're still building this community, but I'm relying on you guys to help me out. And yeah, but I know that we will get there. We will get there. So if you're watching from Facebook, TikTok, my YouTube channel is Real Talk with Ntavi. And I'm telling you guys, you won't be disappointed. I share amazing content. It just needs to reach more audience. That's my view. I'm constantly improving, constantly working on bettering and doing my best. So that's how I do it. And I know for a fact that you guys supporting me will help me get to the level that I need to be. But of course, the more we keep engaging, the more we keep giving value, the more you keep benefiting and learning something from me, the more you will see the need to come back. All right. So that's why I always say just make time, look at the work that I do, then decide to come back and subscribe. Okay. Watch 1 or 2 videos, decide to subscribe and all of that. So that's how I look at it. But that's why I'm so happy with you guys. And the fact that you've been here since we started, much love and respect. Okay, watching from Zimbabwe. Yeah, we've got Zim in the building. Zim in the building. So, Mukukuzi, if you want me to, I have there's a playlist called YouTube playlist, right? YouTube plug playlist. So on that playlist, I have a video about StreamYard, how to use StreamYard. So you can use that video to learn how to create content or go live using StreamYard. You will get all of that. You can use it even on your mobile device, because at this point I'm actually connected on my mobile device because I feel like the quality is a little bit better compared to the laptop one. So yeah. The real say, Texas, USA. Yeah. Listen, we are fully represented. South Africa is represented in the US right about now, okay? US and Zim right now, okay? Guys, we are elevating. The Morning Glory Joe is all over the place. Like, can we just clap hands for ourselves? Like, I mean, how are you? I love your channel. Thank you so much, Star TV. We appreciate you. We are all good, as you can see. We are just on another level. It's just an amazing day. We're having amazing audience like yourself. So it's definitely a good day to have a good day. It's always a good day to have a good day, right? And with that, I just feel like I should play one of the quotes. Do you have one of the amazing quotes that I feel like you guys deserve to read? I think, how about this one? So yeah, I don't know if that was the relevant quote, but I think that basically means that every day is really an opportunity for you to do your best and to make today count, right? And of course, Mama O says, you were put on this earth for a purpose. So get out of here, fulfill your purpose. It's so important that you do that. All right. Awesome. We have Cary, North Carolina. Okay. Guys, we've got Texas, we've got Zim, we've got Carolina. Hello. Like my stream today is blessed with amazing audience from all over the world. And it's just beautiful because we are all united. And some of you guys can't comment. Where are you guys from? Where are you guys from? Where are you logging in from? Let's find out where you are. Let's find out where you are. Right? All right. So I'm super blessed, guys, to really be engaging with you guys. And I'm hoping that there's something that you're taking out of this because my word, I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much out of this content. And I'm realizing something that for us to create content is purely because we need to connect as content creators, we need to connect as individuals. You need to connect with my audience, and I need to connect with what you're also creating. There has to be a connection. If my story is not speaking to you, then there's a problem, right? There's a problem. I'm really good. I hope you've vaccinated. Okay, I have not yet vaccinated. I haven't yet. I haven't yet, so but definitely will be soon. Definitely will be soon. Pussy, hey Creed, right behind you. Ah! Thank you so much, Creed. Much love and appreciation, guys. I'm super happy to have more of you guys here. Thank you, Pussy. I appreciate you, Creed. Thank you. You see, this is how we connect, guys. This is how we connect. We keep pushing each other, we keep speaking life, speaking value, and we continue to grow together. We've got Mrole saying, are you going to get vaccinated? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I know that it's a quite a difficult question, guys. Vaccine is not good. There's been cases of people saying that they've been vaccinated, but they've developed certain things and everything. But one thing I know about vaccine is that vaccine is not a cure of COVID. But by the way, I'm not going to be speaking about this because we know we can't be putting out wrong information. I'm not in the medical industry, so I'm not going to go much into that. But what I know is that it's not a vaccine does not cure COVID, but it somehow helps you or protects you from getting it. That's all I know. I'm not going to go deep because YouTube is going to track what I'm saying. And then if I'm saying anything wrong, I don't want my channel to be put down or my video. So I'd rather be safe than never. Mbrola says, I'm good. Good luck. Now I'm not going to do that. Yeah, let's not judge. Yeah, no, definitely. But you know what? Yeah, if you're not happy with it, it's okay. It's okay. Like, I don't think anyone should be forced to do something that they don't want to do. If they don't want to do it, then it's fine, you know? Yeah, but all that I wish for, especially for our countries, all our countries, wherever we are, I wish for us to be safe, to be healed from this disease, and for it to go away and go away forever, guys. Like, that's how I feel. Like, vaccine, I mean, COVID should just, I just wish it could just vanish like it never happened. That's my wish. I know it's wishful thinking, but I so wish that it can just vanish like it never, But nevertheless, we move, right? We move. Yeah, right. At Atlantis, thanks. I'm a student at Atlantis School. Where is Atlantis? Where is Atlantis? We want to know. We want to know. We want to know. Yeah. Please do. Okay, okay, okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Anyway, we're not talking about vaccine, guys. Please, let's not, let's not do this. let's continue speaking about our content. For some reason, you see now, something happened, guys, because we were talking about vaccine. I think TikTok somehow deleted that live stream that I was doing. So do you guys see that we might be violating certain rules of things? So anyway, I don't know. It just stopped. I know that usually when there's a little bit of copyrighted things and stuff, it normally closes. It normally closes. I'll tell you now. I'll tell you now. Yeah, something is wrong. Something is wrong. But anyway, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. All right. So, all right. Okay. Okay, guys, where were we? You see now, this vaccine thing got me, hey, you know. So we've got Nonde joining us from Islam. Islam. I'll just say Islam. Yeah. Do you now already know the language? Can you speak the language now? I'm sure now you're a boss. You got this now, hey? I'm sure you got this. And I saw you the other day showcasing your school for your kid and for your child and stuff. The uniform looks beautiful. And it looks like, COVID is just relaxed today. I think people are more cautious and all of that. But yeah, keep safe, my South African queen. We don't want anything wrong to happen to you. Sorry about that, Ntabi. I didn't think. You're right. This is a topic we shouldn't be talking about. I apologize for the compromise your life. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I should have thought about it immediately. I know the conversation was flowing, and then I didn't. So on TikTok is actually, I think they somehow blocked it out or something like that. But it's not a problem, guys. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I'll see if there's just something wrong that is happening. I'll try to cut out that part so that we are safe. But I think we are good to go. Clantis School is a real Clantis tutorial channel. Lots of content about YouTube. Oh, I thought, yeah, I know his channel, but I thought you guys are pointing out the areas that you are in. Yeah, okay. No, I thought of something else. I thought of something else because I know this real Atlantis tutorials. So I know that, like, I was not sure. Sorry, guys. The topic that we spoke about made me lose my train of thought. Awesome, but we are wrapping up now. So we are wrapping up, guys. So we have about 20 minutes. Are you guys able to be here for 20 minutes, for the next 20 minutes? Will you guys be able to? 20 minutes, and then we out of here. Now, there's this part that I want to talk about, which, you know what? I'm hoping for the sake of someone else who's going to be watching this, they're not going to be distracted and not go on. Like, I'm hoping that they will still hear what we have to say. But now, as we come to the end of this content, there's this part that says successful content creators take an audience first approach. Do you guys believe that? Successful content creators, as a matter of fact, let me copy this for you guys. Let me copy it here so that you can see what I'm saying. Successful content creators take an audience first approach. Do you guys know what that means? You guys know what that means? So basically what this means is that a successful content creator listens to the audience, listens to what others have to say. A successful content creator does not only focus on what they need to create, but they also focus on what the audience needs. You get my point? That is something that is so important. So for you to be successful, understand that you don't win alone. You don't win alone, guys. For your content to grow, you don't win alone. For your services to grow, you don't win alone. For your product to be sold, you don't do it alone. There's someone who helps you out. And that someone is me on the other side while you're on the other side. Is me as a reader of your content, is me as a consumer of your content, right? So what's the most important thing on this part of the show? Success. Success. So we know that you're a content creator, but now, what does it take for you to be successful? Your audience come first. First approach. Your audience matter. Their voice matters. As much as your ideas matter, as much as you can crack your head each and every day, scratch your head, come up with ideas, you also need to think, what do your audience need, right? Sometimes, in all honesty, we don't need to scratch our heads that hard. We need to think, okay, what do our audience need? Like today, I didn't honestly need to even, for today's show. Yesterday, one of our audience on Facebook commented to say, oh, wow, I totally love the show. Like I actually thought, because yesterday I was talking about the real Clantis. You would maybe relate to this because I'm sure it's the kind of content that you also create. So this lady was saying, I actually thought that I need to have like about 5,000 followers on Facebook and on Instagram for me to actually have a YouTube channel. So all this time, she thought that she needs to reach a certain number of followers before she can have a YouTube channel. And yesterday, when I demonstrated on the show to say, all you need is a Gmail account. And after having a Gmail account, already you have a channel. It's just a matter of going there. Either you create a new one or change the name that you're using. That's it, period. That's it. That's what I said. So right there and there, I was like, you know what? Often we underestimate what. Oh, okay. We assume that everyone knows certain things, and sometimes they don't. And we have our own audience on different platforms that consume our content, like our content, but they don't know. They feel like, okay, I need to have certain things before I could do this. So I already now have an extra subscriber, which is that lady. Now that she realized that, no, I just need to have a Gmail account. As a matter of fact, chances are she already had a Gmail account. All she needed to do is to just go to the settings and click on YouTube, and then voila, there it is. You can change a picture, you can add a channel. Of course, if you don't want to add a channel, all you do on a video that you're going to watch, click on the notification bell, and then you're done, you sorted. You get my point? So guys, sometimes talking and engaging and sharing such content might be helpful to someone. All right. I'm about to leave to a meeting, and this live has kept me busy while waiting. Oh, okay. I'm glad. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. Thank you for pushing our watch time. It means a lot. But of course, not just that, for engagements and being part of the show. Thank you so much. And yeah, your show is amazing as well. Guys, you should check out his latest video on the shorts. I think it's that one. I saw the notification. I also need to go and watch it. So thank you so much. The Real. I'm just gonna call you The Real because of The Real Fab. Okay. I'm just gonna shorten it and say The Real because of The Real Fab. I mean, yeah. Not even hey. the language audio is so hard. I hope they don't gossip about you when you are around them. You must learn something, girl, at least. Just words that are just, of good use. So that when they start talking and then you go like, hey, I hear you. Okay. I totally agree. You create content that people want. Yes, yo, guys, I'm learning so much. I don't want to lie. I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much in terms of really creating content that people want. Absolutely. I still get surprised how so many people, not only here in South Africa, but other parts of the world that don't know what it takes to have a YouTube channel. Only a Gmail account. Exactly. Hey, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do a video about it. The real. I don't know if you're gonna do it or I'm going to do it because I know you create YouTube content. So I also have a playlist where I create YouTube content. So if you don't do it first, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, maybe we'll do it together. I don't know, but I think we need to do a video about it. In my opinion, I think so. Yeah. I love it. The real family. Yes, the real. Okay, the real fam. That's the way. That's the way. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. So also, guys, going to the last point, understand your audience. Understand your audience. Like it's so important to understand your audience. And right now, I want to speak to, especially, let me make Nondu. Let me use you as an example. Nondu has good audience. Nondu is not yet on 1,000 subscribers, but she has engagements on her, good engagements that are even better than mine on her channel. She's on what? You're on 600 and something, right? And Nondu. So my wish, guys, is for us to really what? See how we can maintain the growth of our channels or our platforms or even any other platforms that you're using. See how you can maintain that or even grow it from there on. And we always need to evaluate where we are right now, how things are happening now, and see how we can, grow and all of that. So that's why I even say, you know what, if you are like now, I'm on about 2,000 and something followers on TikTok. And the fact that I can do a live stream on TikTok, I was able to get about 2 to 3 people that were kind enough to come to YouTube and even subscribe and be a part of the real fam. So it's so important that we work on, guys, work on seeing how we can convert our audience into, something great. I feel like the strategy that we can use is like, for example, if you have, because I connected with Nondu on Instagram. I think she had sponsored her post and I connected with her on Instagram. And that was it from there. And look where we are now, right? So all I'm saying is that let's work on strategies that will help us convert our followers from other platforms to just spread out to other platforms. Right now, my goal is to see now the life ended on TikTok. I could have maybe gotten maybe more people or maybe 1 or 2 people being like, oh, I'll check her out on YouTube, you know. And sometimes it's not a matter of them subscribing, but coming and watching and then seeing who I am, what I do. Maybe it can also result to them, using some of my services or them buying my earrings because I sell earrings, right? You get my point. So it could be anything. It can be affiliate marketing. It can be them joining the real fam. It can be them just using my design services. Maybe a person wants a logo, a website, or someone sees this nice board and says, Tabi, how did you do that? How did you do that? How did you have that logo? How did you do all of that? You see? And then I somehow get to help someone, and they're like just Exactly all of that. So it's so important. It's so important. All right. Um, the real says, please go ahead. I did mention it in my last video about the shorts. Is it? All right, all right. I have to actually check out the shorts videos. And also another thing, the logo icon changed. I don't know if you're aware, but of course you are aware. But I don't know if that could be of it could be content. I don't know. But I found it interesting that the icon, the what YouTube Studio on the mobile device, the icon changed. I don't know if it's content. Yeah, but yeah. But anyway, you know what? YouTube creators will always come up with ways to create content. So yeah, just thought I should bring it up. I love Nondu's channel. Yay! She's awesome. Good morning, good afternoon, actually. Yo, I will late, my friend. You are so late, and we will be out of here in the next 10 minutes, actually. Actually, 9 minutes. I'm lying. 9 minutes, we'll be out of here. Okay, good people. I got to go. Awesome show and Tabby. Keep them coming. Thank you so much. May you have a productive meeting. Make sure that you seal those deals, my brother. Seal those deals. Like, yo, guys, by the end of this week, I want the real family to have, managed to make some money or do something, guys. Like, let's push, guys. It's either if you're working, make sure that there's some progress that you've done. If you have a self-employed, make sure that there's some money that you've made. I'm hoping that by the end of this week, I would have designed at least 2 websites. I'm hoping. So let's keep pushing, guys. Let's keep grinding. Data Tepotula Are when Africa. Kale Udu I can't sing, guys. Yo, guys, I think, you know what? I'm gonna get copyrighted for this bad voice. You know what I got? Like, guys, can someone who knows how to train someone to sing? Can someone just show up? Can God send me someone who can help me to sing or teach me? Because I love it and I don't know. I can't sing, but I love it. I love it. I stumbled upon Nondu's channel and I binge watched. Love it. Loved it too because I travel the world through other YouTubers' eyes. Exactly. I mean, the food, the difference between the KFC, that side, this side, it's so interesting. I also love knowing what's happening out there. Yes, it's so nice. It's so nice to really know about how others are doing. And another channel that I wish for you guys to check out is Pindy's channel, guys. Pindy's channel. I'm telling you, you're gonna binge the entire videos. You're gonna binge watch them. Super amazing and encouraging. So check her out as well. All right. So where were we, guys? What? 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. I spoke about understanding your audience, right? And also, my nose, Jesso, hey, yo, hey, yo. Sorry. Improve your skills. Improving your skills, guys. Like when this year began, guys, I keep reading. I've got so many books. Sometimes you have to be honest to yourself when you know that, like my English, I feel like my English, as much as I went to debating schools, I was in the debating team and everything, I feel like my English needs to be sharpened. And one of the best advices that I got was read more, read more, read more. So I invest in this. So now improving your skills also means that you need to improve the quality of your skills. So you can have quality information, but you might not have the best way to deliver it. So I want to be articulate. I want to be able, I'm not saying bombastic words or whatever. If of course bombastic is the word that is still used, but all I'm saying is that I'm not saying when we speak English, it should be an issue of coming up with dictionary words or whatever, but it needs to be fluent, it needs to make sense. You need to be able to speak right, use the right word. It can be in the simplest form of speaking English, but it needs to be in the right form. So I believe that improving yourself means that you need to work on the things that will help you to sharpen or to get to the level that you wish to. As a speaker, it's so important that I invest in that. And I feel like I'm trying, but I can do more. I need to do more. I don't know about you. I don't know what it is on your side. It can be writing, even with writing. I mean, writing, I'm not that bad when it comes to writing, but I'm a creative. So creatives, we just have short words. We are not story. I can tell a story, but I'm not a story writer. You know, I can tell a story, a visual story, but I cannot write it down, right? I can write it, it can make sense, but I know someone, Dr. Faith. Dr. Faith the other time rewrote my biography. Yo, when I read that, I was like, who is this lady? You can, like, from just reading it, it was just, wow, mind blowing. And that's what you want when you write content, when you write a story, when you write a book, you need to use the right words. You need to put the right emotion. So there's just so much. So work on that, guys. Work on sharpening your way of doing things. I think in that way it will be better. And have a voice. It's always important to have a voice that a tone that you use for your content. Have a voice, have a tone. I mean, I feel like I have made a name for myself. Do I feel like I've done enough? No, I haven't done enough because this world is big. There's a lot of people that I need to reach out to. But can I raise my hands and say, I've done something? Yes, I can. I managed to connect with people like you. Some of you guys I managed to connect with this year only. So you look at the kind of audience that I got to build, I mean, like other years and stuff like that. When I combine all of that, I look at that, I'm like, okay. So there's some kind of direction, you know, you're going somewhere. There's something good that you're doing. There's some kind of influence that you're doing, right? So that's so important. Now, the other part is your keywords. For your content to remain relevant, guys, your keywords. The reason why, by the way, if you're on Facebook or if you're here, please, there's a link to my Facebook group. There I will be sharing short videos of the morning glory. It's just videos, not gonna be text or anything, it will just be videos. Okay, so if you can please join it. Now the reason why I speak of keywords and everything, it's always important that you have an identity. So Real Talk with Ntabi is a brand on its own, and one of the reasons why I created the Morning Glory Show Facebook group, it's because I also want it to be recognized on Google search and all of that. So the more we do these videos, the more we do videos on YouTube, when a person decides to search for Real Talk with Ntabi or the Morning Glory Show on YouTube, it can pick me up. So it's so important that we understand the value of doing that. All right. So that's basically that, guys. And I think we can end this here. Nondu saying thank you there. We can end this here, guys. Thank you so much. You guys were very patient with me. We went on for an hour and for 2 hours, and it's mainly because I also got to see more people coming in when we are closer to the hour. So I was happy to see that, and that made me want to continue because it means that you guys are also helping to build more watch time, and I still had more to say. So yeah. But with that said, thank you guys. I love you always, and remember to make today count. Cheers for now.